Okay, I'm back. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to my channel. I am the Trinity Sierra. If you do not know, and if you know, then you just know. Period. So y'all probably like, girl, it's a pop-up for me. Yeah, I'm back. I'm back and I'm better. It was the reason why I took a very long break off of YouTube. It's been like in a year and some change. It's been a minute since I've been on here. So first, I'm definitely back, and I'm back for good. I have said that in like my previous videos when I left YouTube and then I came back, but this time I'm back for good. So be on the lookout to see more of me. But anyway, I just want to give y'all like a life update. Like, I have been going for like literally so long, like a year. Like, I literally started back my channel in like 2020, like during like when COVID first hit. Like, I started my channel and literally I was doing so good. I was so consistent. Like, I was just so like on my stuff. Like, I was really loving YouTube. But then I graduated high school and I went to college. I really I don't know. I just didn't know how to do it like in college. So I kind of just stopped. But like I said, it's God's plan. Everything happens for a reason. And actually, why I'm back on here, I'm going to explain why I came back to YouTube and why I'm back, because it is the actual reason, it's the actual purpose. So we're gonna get into that. But right now, life update. Let's go. So y'all, I just had my 20th birthday. My birthday was February 5th, Aquarius gang, period. So I just had my birthday and I'm 20 now. But let's back up. Let's peek back into my 19. So 19 was probably the roughest year. Like, definitely a learning lesson. I'm gonna just go ahead, and it's not even to tell my business, it's definitely just to I'm trying to help somebody else out, because this is why I came back to YouTube. I was gonna wait, but I'm gonna just tell y'all why. Because for some people, and I know that people go through it a lot, like, it was just really different for me. How about that? Different. Like, a lot of things I have never been through, and I went through when I was 19. So I'm just here to just go ahead and lay it out on the table and sharing my story and helping others, because I know it's so many other girls that are probably going through the same thing, but they just don't know how to talk about it and they don't know where to run to. And that's how I was. And so I'm just here to help somebody. That's it. That's my sole purpose. I prayed about it and God told me this is my purpose. He wants me to, he's giving me the voice to help others, and that's what I plan on doing. So here we go. So 19. Let's break it down. So between January to, I would say, like March, it was going good. I had an online business. I was making bukus of money. I mean, like weekly, like money that a 19-year-old shouldn't even touch. I was touching, period. And so I decided, hey, period, I'm going to get my first apartment. I got my own apartment. I was doing pretty good. But let's move into like May, June. So May, June was when I finally ended things, like not finally ended, but I was on the verge of ending things with like my toxic ex. And for a lot of people, and I just want people to know, coming from me, that it's not worth it, okay? It's not worth the hurt. It's not worth the mental health. It's not worth like your whole world spiraling like out of control. And one thing about it, when you stuck on somebody bad for you, God is going to show you like over and over and over again, they are not for you. Like that post said, red flags was looking like 6 flags, literally, but like it wasn't even 6 flags. It was just strictly red flags. And I was just like, I love you. No. Worst thing I could have ever did in my life, but all a learning lesson. So he was just running me through the dirt, y'all. And I did not see that until, and it's gonna be shocking, but months and months later. You know, it's not really talked about a lot, especially in the Black community, especially with Black women. We are already like we are put on this pedestal to like go 10 times harder because we're black, and not only because we're black, but we're a woman, like we're women. So I was just always like into making sure like I would be the top dog, like the top girl, like everything, like make sure everything is on track and everything. But then I started to slowly slip away and like slip into making sure everybody else was on track, because one thing about me is I love seeing other people happy. And one thing I did, and this is what you don't want to do, for a dude, a guy, not even a man, a dude, a guy, you do not want to put your all into somebody who is not even putting 7% into you. 7, 6, 5, 3%. Not even doing anything for you. And that's what I was doing. I put all my energy into this one person until I completely lost myself. I would say I lost myself around like 2021 summer. That's when I just started to lose myself. But I didn't even notice I lost myself until like a few weeks ago. Like I was like, ugh, who is this that I'm looking at in the mirror? Like, ew, gross. Because when I broke up with like my toxic ex around like June or whatever, I met my boyfriend, who I didn't even know that we were going to be boyfriend and girlfriend. I just like, it just kind of like happened. So again, I wasn't focusing on myself. I was focusing on like love. My problem was I always feel like I could not be alone. And that is something that a lot of people, especially in our generation, have a problem with, being alone and always feeling like somebody has to be there. And that was my issue. And right now I look back and I wish that I could have taken that time, but I'm thankful, because I'm thankful for my boyfriend. But at the same time, it really took a toll on me and it's affecting me now. But that's besides the point. I never spent time alone, y'all. Like, I never spent any time alone. I always felt like I had to have somebody, because I'm always used to having somebody. Because reality, I wasn't happy. No, I just was slowly losing myself, literally until I lost complete sight of who I was. So kind of fast forward into fall 2021, I was at school, I was in college. Oh, can't forget, I got me a dog. His name is Theo. He's my emotional support animal, because like I just told y'all, I was battling mental health, like depression, anxiety. I was so sad all the time, crying for no reason. Like I did not know what was going on with me. I didn't know, but what I knew was I love dogs, and I knew that a dog would make me happy. And my Theo, my gift. And let me tell y'all a little something. I just found out that Theo means God's gift, like a gift from God. And right now I'm on my spiritual and like self-care journey. And when I found that out, I knew God was speaking to me. Theo's my baby. He's my gift. I will show y'all like next time, because like right now he's asleep. I got a dog. I had the apartment. I was cheering and stuff, but I was not happy. I was not happy. I stopped like wearing makeup. I stopped dressing up. I just stopped being me. And at that time, I didn't notice that. I just told myself, oh, I was just like tired of like getting cute. I was just tired, like I'm just gonna go feel however. And that's what I did. But I didn't realize I was literally like losing myself, like literally. And I didn't, and what hurts me the most is that I had this like nonchalant like attitude. I didn't care about anything, y'all. Nothing at all, because I wasn't happy. Like, this is like TMI, but I even started smoking. I don't even know if you can say that on YouTube. Because everybody be high on YouTube. I started smoking, y'all. And that's one thing. In high school, I was like, no, I'm not gonna smoke. In college, it's because it just hurt me so bad to be sober, because when I was sober, I was crying, I was depressed, I felt all my emotions. And if I can give advice to anybody, feel your emotions, because the moment that you don't feel them and you try to mask them, they only build up and then you burst, literally. So I was trying to mask my emotions, and I did that by drinking, I did that by smoking, I did that by being in somebody else's presence, because I just never wanted to be alone. Because when I was alone, my thoughts like just swarmed my mind, and I was just like, I felt insane. I just completely lost myself. In high school, I was like a scholar. Like, I loved school. I loved going to school. My favorite thing was making good grades because I was like, ooh, smart, period. But it seemed like during this time, I did not care. I didn't care. I had no motivation. I had no like reason. I was also cheering. I cheer at Jackson State. I'm a D1 cheerleader, period. But during this time, I wasn't making cuts, and that just put me more in a rut, and I didn't understand. But you know, when you're not yourself, I mean, what can you expect? You know, like, you're not being yourself, you're not doing things that you used to do, like, what could you expect? But during that time, I just felt like the world was against me, like the world was just on my shoulders, and I did not understand. I was crying every day. But still, I'd be alone though. And that's what messed me up the most. If I could go back to fall 2021, I would completely seclude myself. No matter how much it hurt, I would feel every pain, every emotion that I was having, I would feel it, and I would get through it. Because like y'all, and I'm not even getting on here to be like, I just this changed person. No, I'm nowhere near changed. Because why? I started my self-care journey like a couple days ago. Because why? I had a wake-up call, y'all. Like, I remember it was times, literally, y'all, it was times where I would wake up in the morning, brush my teeth, wash my face, and I would not even look in the mirror because I was like, ew, like, who is this? I don't know who you are, girl. Like, who are you? I was just so disgusted with myself, but I could not figure out how to change. And I was pushing so many people away. I was pushing my parents away, my family away, because I just thought I could change on my own. And I'm here to like tell y'all, like, if y'all are going through like depression or like mental health issues, like anything like that, and there's people trying to help you, get that help, because you cannot do it alone. No matter like how strong you think you are, mental health is literally mental. Your mind sometimes plays tricks on you, and it will tell you like you got it. Like, that's how your mind is like trained, like to tell you you got it, like you're gonna be okay, like you're gonna get through this. But in reality, you need help. That's why we have therapists, counseling, like you need help. So I got to a point where I couldn't do it no more. Like, I needed help. And my parents were trying to help me, and I was pushing them away. But then I had a wake-up call, and I was like, no. Like, it's like literally like I just got tossed out of like a 3D dimension, like a something. And I said, whew, I need help. So I got help. After literally just 2 days of self-care, let me tell y'all what's going on with me, okay? And I'm not even gonna keep saying 2 days, but it's been like a few days. How about that? But really, in these last 2 days, I've been like spending so much time alone. And when you spend time alone, you learn yourself, and you learn yourself so fast. So I started to see things that I did not like. I started to like the people that I'm like always around, or the people I were around, like the bad crowds and stuff. I literally was like, ew, I don't even want to talk to those type of people no more. Like, you just start to bring out who you really are. And I feel the old me dying. This is why I'm back to YouTube. I'm back to YouTube because I want to really do my self-care journey and actually help people who are literally on the same path as me, just trying to get back to you, just trying to, you know, get back to who you really are, and, you know, fulfill God's purpose. And this is God's purpose for me, and I know this is his purpose because this is the right timing, the perfect timing. I'm at home right now. I left school because school was a little toxic. School, you know, college, when they say it's a new world, you're not lying. College can be toxic. The negative people, the like toxic. So many people, and granted, I love everybody who is my friends. I consider y'all brothers and sisters, families. I love making people happy to the extreme where I will literally neglect myself for other people. You know, like the money I make, I'm gonna make sure you eat. Crazy, right? I'll make sure that you eat. But what about me? I have ditched myself for so long that I did not know who I was anymore. And so it really kind of like stemmed at like school, And I just had to leave. So right now I'm at home and I prayed about it, and this is the perfect time and this is the right timing for everything to kind of like align and start going, you know, how God wants it to go, not even how I want it to go anymore. I remember saying a prayer at the beginning of 2022, and I asked God to just align my steps, and like, I will let go and let you, God, please. But then I caught myself again trying to, you know, do my own thing, and again I failed. And after fail after fail after fail after fail, especially at like this age, especially because at the age of 20, like when I was in high school, I told myself by the age of 20 I'll be doing so much, because I just knew I was that girl. I'm still that girl, period. Never get it twisted. But I just knew by 20 I was just gonna really be hurt. Like, they were gonna be like, oh, that's Trinity Sierra? Yeah. But I'm thankful for where I am literally right now in this present moment, because it's perfect timing. It's God's timing. You have to, although it's like your wants and all of this type of stuff, like, yeah, but is it the right timing though? Like, you know, those type of things. I honestly feel like I'm all over the place because I really haven't did YouTube in so long, and I haven't even talked in front of a camera in so long. But just to sum it up, when I was 19, I had very, very bad mental health issues, and it really got worse and worse and worse and worse and worse and worse and worse. Realizing that you lost yourself is probably one of the most scariest things, because I'm not even joking, y'all. I would look in the mirror and I would be like, ew, who is this? It would be times where I wouldn't even look in the mirror. I did not like what I saw. I did not like, you know, who I was. But I would just keep going day by day, because I did not care. I didn't have a care in the world. I was very nonchalant, and I did not care. I did not care how I made people feel. I did not care how people, you know, even though people were saying, even my parents, they were just like, Trinity, this is not you. And I was like, what? Like, I don't know. What? I got into a bad habit of lying. Like, I was lying like all the time, like saying I was okay, and I was just so afraid to admit that I needed help. And that is step one, admitting that you need help. I thought I had it like down packed. Like, I just knew like I was gonna be okay. I just knew I was gonna get myself out of this rut. But mental health, depression, like all of that is very serious, and I feel like, especially as a Black girl, like, people are waiting to see us fail. As a Black woman, people are waiting to see us fail, and I just knew like nobody was gonna see me fail. I like, even if I had to fake it, and that's where I messed up so much. I literally faked it so much until I could not fake it no more, and people started to say like, "Oh, Trinity, like, are you okay?" Like, I'm going to practice, y'all, like, just like sluggish. You know, people are starting to say like, you're an old head, like you're just not doing the best no more. And it hurt me so bad, because I was like, it's just not in me. It's just not in me. I can't even fake it. That was a year. 2021 by itself was a year. That was a learning lesson year. But now I am back, and now I am better. And what we're going to be discussing on this channel is just more kind of like self-care. Right now, I'm literally alone, like, and I'm enjoying it. I'm learning who I am. I'm learning myself. I'm learning how my 20-year-old self is doing things, and like how I'm like ready to live my life. I'm just learning, and I'm manifesting. I advise anybody to make a vision board, because it's not too late to make one. I made one like a few days ago, because I kept wanting to make one like so bad, but I just didn't have it in me. I was like, I'm gonna make it eventually, but I just didn't have it in me. So I finally made one, and I look at it every single day. What else? I also use, I think the app is called like Fab, just to kind of like start a routine for myself, like getting things back in order and just becoming a better me, like becoming the Trinity Sierra. Like, I'm not normal. Like, God has already pointed that out. Like, I'm made to stand out, and I'm made to serve his purpose, but I cannot do that if I'm not fully in me, and I'm not enriched in knowledge, wisdom, and power from the Lord himself. So I have to make sure that I'm good before anybody else is good. I remember putting so many other people like above their problems. Like my problems didn't matter. Like I was there for you, and it's no longer that. I love everybody to death. Whoever's watching this, who I know personally, I love y'all to death, but it's time for me. Okay, it's time for me, and I'm gonna be selfish with it. Point blank, period. I'm gonna be very selfish with myself, with my time, my energy. No negativity around me. Point blank, period. Like it's so much that has been happening like recently, and I'm just. It's like slowly like breaking me as well. It drains me to even hear about it. Like I'm just over it. So it's about me, y'all. I'm really gonna take this journey, like doing this journey here on YouTube, because I promise you, there is somebody out here right now that is going through what I'm going through. A spiritual awakening, learning themselves, finding themselves again because they lost themselves. And it is time to wake up. It's time to smell the flowers. It's time to get up and be your best self. And that's what I'm here to do, and that's what I'm here to be. So for my next video, I'll be talking about like healthy habits and kind of like self-care and how to improve your self-care. So stay tuned for that, because I got some really great things, especially for us girls, you know. I got some great things. So that is my life update. I'm very, like I just said again, I'm very sorry and I'm all over the place because I literally haven't even spoke about this, and I feel like I have so much more to say, but I'm just gonna end it here and I'm gonna just say it in my next video. All right, so this is it for this video. I love y'all so very much. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, because I'm gonna be posting like literally way more. I don't have a set time, but I'm really thinking about like Wednesdays and like Fridays. I'll be doing that. So this will be uploaded on Wednesday. So anyway, stay sweet, stay blessed, and stay kind. And I'll see y'all next time. Bye.